everybody? Welcome back to this ground strike on the Grave Robbers Cliffs. Gonna be back in the Air Arcade here in the US Tech Tree. It's you boy. Back again. And let's just see how I can do poorly today. Sometimes I fly in here and it's, I don't know, brain's not working. I should have side climbed on this one, and instead I got these three jokers chasing me. Not good. I want to try to dive to get away, since I'm pretty sure that this F4U is faster than any of those three. Situations like this that I run into, like, what do? I know that reversals are a thing, and one of my friends just released a really good video doing a good reversal, and I just can't keep my camera on the enemy well enough to see which way to turn. Of all the things that cause me difficulty in this game, one of the hardest for me to adjust to since I've switched to keyboard from controller is just moving the mouse to look at the view. It's a big change. It's hard for me sometimes to put myself out here the way that I decided to do, but when I decided to start this YouTube channel, I decided that I would just post every gameplay. I wanted to keep a historic record of how all of my matches went, and to show my improvement or lack thereof, and or prove out whether or not there was some kind of bias or anything like that. Originally I was playing on controller, and it was not good. Once you get up to rank 3, it's very hard for me to be competitive. Now I know there's some people who play on controller and do really good, but that person is not me. Hey, love it when I can shoot a BF-109. Literally makes my day. I can't pull down enough. Oh, can't pull down enough. Lucky I didn't crash into him. Ooh, my favorite. On fire. I love it. At least I got the other guy. And they shot me again. Nice. I always love it when I'm completely destroyed and on fire and homeboy comes in and just shoots me again. Literally makes my day every time. Here I am flying this P-63 banana in again. I don't know why I continue to fly this plane when I never have any luck with it, but I just like the way it looks and I like the way it handles. Is it any good compared to the planes I'm facing? Probably not. Doesn't stop me from liking it, and that's where I differ from most people. Most people will get in here, figure out the meta, and do whatever they have to do to succeed. I will not do that. I will try to generally go against the flow and make things that aren't supposed to work. This is just how I've always been. I'm that type of person. I can't help it. And I've never encountered a game where I had this much problem and I basically sucked as bad as I do. I suck really bad at this game, and that was why I decided to start a YouTube channel. Right? You would think typically you would be good at a game, and that's why you would start showcasing it. But my thinking was that I would just open myself up to the community, which is known for its toxicity, and I've certainly received a lot of comments. Like, my very first comment was that Spirit and Ryanair were fighting over me. I died laughing on that one. And they weren't wrong. I'm that bad. But more often than not, I get good, decent comments. People offering to help, people giving good advice. If you've ever left advice in the comments below, I appreciate you. People like you make my day and restore my faith in humanity. Here we go with another one on Moscow. It's going to be a twofer in this video. And it looks like we're going to be in German planes. Recognize this plane, anybody? This was me attempting to see if I went with a little bit more of a meta type plane, if I would perform any better. And in general, I do not. I do not script these commentaries. I just speak them off the top of my head, and I generally barely ever describe the video. If I could talk about what I like to talk about, I would probably get banned from this platform. And so I try to stay away from that sort of a topic and just ramble on for 13 minutes. If you hang out here with me, I appreciate you. Now you see here this C205, I think it is. I can't really read it. I'm about to get wasted by this dude. I was thinking that I had this because I don't recognize the name. I think I realize now that it's an Italian plane, maybe, and that it is actually a very good plane. Did not know. I remember seeing a meme once of like a wooden wagon with just a machine gun mounted to it and a bucket for a seat, and it said Italian Tech Tree. So without knowing any more, I just kind of assumed that the Italian Tech Tree was no good. But I've come to find out from a lot of comments from people that they actually like the Italian Tech Tree. Oh, you see that stuttering there. I tried putting target lock and target selection on the middle mouse button, and that is the result. It does that stuttering. Adjusting the keyboard is like, oof, it's like I'm fighting against myself. It is so hard for me, and sometimes I just get like finger lock and press the wrong buttons, especially when I get flustered because I have no muscle memory. I think I played like 4 or 5 days ago, and I might play again tonight, 1 or 2 matches. But when I take as long a breaks as I do, it's just hard for me to stitch together my playtime into any good experience. So it's like I leave and come back as a noob every time. But I can't stay away because I love this game. I don't get 5, 6, or 8 hours a day to grind like some people do. I usually have somewhere around an hour that I can play. And it's usually near the end of the day when I'm basically already assed out. So I got a lot working against me. I played on controller for 40 years and just recently got the keyboard, which I literally play on a box on my lap. Like, I don't have a desk, and man, he got me. I thought I was out of his range too. He must have ruddered onto me. Dang it. So on top of being what seems like mentally handicapped, I'm also just sort of handicapped on my control input because I don't have a lot of time under the keyboard. Probably less than a full 2 hours of experience using the keyboard. If you go back to my 200 subscriber celebration video, you'll see that that's when I I got a keyboard, and I've, yeah, not got a lot of practice in. I'm not trying to make excuses, I just like to state the reasoning behind why I think I suck. One, I probably have the wrong idea about this game and should be doing whatever the meta is. Two, I don't like dogfighting and flying fighters. I like strike planes, interceptors, and bombers. But they're really not viable in the game. You know, I'll be the only one flying one if I bring one into a match, it seems like. It would be nice if they would make some adjustments to bombers to make them more competitive like they used to be. It's my understanding they used to be like a tank, which they basically were. You should look up information about Piccadilly Lily. It was literally, I believe, a B-17 that was used as target practice, like, a lot of times. They were shooting it with missiles repeatedly, and rockets repeatedly. Maybe not missiles. Not sure actually what it is. I think it's a rocket, not a missile. But they shot it with rockets repeatedly and just kept repairing it and kept doing it again, like using it as target practice. Pretty interesting story, and that's probably why the sticker for Piccadilly Lily is in the game. Here I think I'm gonna escape. Oh, well, I ran out of gas. Wherever I was on fire at. Yeah, I'd imagine this commentary probably has a different vibe because I'm recording it late in the day instead of early in the morning like I usually do. So you can see the difference between, you know, my personality in the morning is chipper and my personality in the afternoon is rough. Looks like this is about to end here, so if you have been watching, I super appreciate you watching most of the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below about any kind of a subject, and I will attempt to respond to you. Of course they weren't going to let me go. But most importantly, I hope you have a good day, and you don't let anything get you down. This is County Check, signing off, and we will see you on the next one.